Welcome back to another incredible episode of Unapologetically Shaun, where we talk about pop culture, everything to do with your mind, body, and soul, and any and everything that I want to talk about. So, remember that you can listen to me, on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Pocket Casts, Breaker, Radio Public, Anchor, Amazon Music, now on Castbox and iHeartRadio. And also every Wednesday on my YouTube channel, Life with Shaun. So make sure that you go subscribe to my channel and go follow me on all of those other platforms. All right, let's get started in today's episode. Okay, family. So today's episode title is Are You Taking Care of Your Soul? Most of the time, we always focus on taking care of everybody else, but we forget about ourselves. And so I wanted to ask this question because I don't think many of us actually sit down and reflect and really think about, am I truly taking care of my soul? Now, I'm not making this podcast religious or anything like that. I just wanted to ask this question because I am personally on a soul searching journey, and I talk a lot about it on my YouTube channel because I have a whole series called Soul Searching Sundays. Here's another plug. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta let y'all know. So it's called Soul Searching Sundays. It's every Sunday at 9 a.m. And I just talk about different topics that, are thought-provoking when it comes to taking care of your soul. And so I wanted this episode to focus on really sitting down and thinking about what it takes to take care of yourself and to take care of your own soul. Of course, you need to develop that relationship with your higher power, whatever you may call the higher power, God, the universe, whatever you call him or her or the spirit. It's about developing that relationship and really taking care of yourself mentally, spiritually, and physically. So I'll just talk about my soul searching journey and what I've been awakened to and what I've been realizing about myself. And I have been taking the time to start reading my Bible, because my goal this year and my goal last year is to read the whole Bible for myself, not to just interpret what other people tell me, because sometimes people twist the scriptures into what they believe. And so I wanted to read the whole Bible for myself and interpret what I feel that it's about, because I can hear from somebody else, but they could be telling me something totally different. So I wanted to get that information for myself, and I'm trying to develop my relationship with God, because you don't have to necessarily be at a church every Sunday to develop that relationship with God. You have to literally, just like you develop any other relationship, you have to spend time talking to God and really developing that relationship. And so that is what I have been practicing. I've been trying to do. Also been trying to get my focus back on right, because you see technology has really taken away our focus, and now we have like such short-term attention spans, and we can't focus enough to read a physical book because we so used to scrolling and getting the information so fast that we don't take the time to actually do the research and slow down. And so that is what I've been practicing lately on, is just learning how to slow down and focus. And so I feel like God has put me in this position to start paying attention more to God, because how can I hear God's voice, develop that relationship, if my attention is always taken by other things? Sometimes I think that all of the distractions that come my way that stops me from accomplishing my purpose and all of that is really happening for a reason, and it's really what I just said, stopping me from fulfilling that purpose that God has entitled me to do. Well, that gave me this purpose to do, right? So I don't know if it's the devil trying to stop me because I have something great, a great light that is supposed to shine and help other people, but just trying to stop me from doing the things that I'm supposed to do, or what. But back to just, finding that focus and really being in tune with what God has planned for me, And so that's why I feel like it's so important. It's so important to just develop that relationship with God, because some things that we're meant to do, we can't hear God if we don't know his voice, or if we don't take the time to slow down and listen. We have that gut feeling when something is wrong or we're not supposed to do something, but if you don't pay attention to it, then something bad could happen because you didn't listen or you don't know God's voice. And so that's just something that I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to slow down, and I'm trying to get better at. And also just find inner peace and work on my soul, because we only get one, and you can't give away your soul. So remember that, because it don't truly belong to us. It belongs to God. So yeah, but I just want to give y'all a few tips on actually taking care of your soul and your mind. Really, start reading your Bible. Start reading. Start taking the time to develop your relationship with God, and start following your purpose. Even just developing that purpose, trying to seek what that purpose is, and start praying every day and talking to God. That's what you need to do. And just be the light that you are supposed to be, and help others, and just be a good person at the end of the day. Just be a good person. So I don't want to make this episode too long, because I just don't have it right now in my spirit to say anything else. But I just wanted to make sure I let you all know that it's very important to take care of your soul and really find that relationship with God, because God is the only thing that is going to get us through this life. You can't get through life alone, and I guess I got more to say. You can't get through life alone. Like, I just don't understand how people can not have any belief in anything. Like, how do you even think you got here? Like, that's one thing that it does baffles me, and I just don't understand how people just go on every day and not believe in anything. Like, this is not off topic, but it is kind of off topic. So I was watching this clip, right? And Akon, the singer, he was on Joe Budden's podcast, right? And what this man said was just so laughable. It's just crazy. But anyways, they were basically talking about how Nick Cannon is, populating the whole earth with all these babies, right? And so Akon, some people just don't need to talk. But anyways, he was saying that, men are gods, and they don't even need women to have babies. You can now have babies in a lab. It's some stupid stuff. And I'm like, why is anybody allowing him to spread this narrative or this rhetoric of this nonsense? Like, it just don't make any sense to me, and I don't know where the world is going. But when he said that, I absolutely lost all respect for him. Like, dude, God gave women the ability to carry babies in their womb. We basically create the life. We hold the life. it takes two to make the baby, but how you gonna who's gonna carry the baby? The woman carries the baby in the womb, and the baby grows in the woman. Like, I don't get it. Like, him making a statement of, oh, we can grow babies in the lab. How the baby gonna have a soul? Like, the people just don't think before they talk. Like, sometimes some people just should not talk. They should just sing a song. Don't say nothing else. Like, soon as he just came out, started talking, it just didn't make any sense to me, and I lost all respect for this man. And anybody that is having babies by this man or married to him, it gotta be for money. It can't be for his intelligence, because I don't see none there. Because, I mean, even looking at science will tell you that that's just not possible, what he's trying to say. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And and I don't like that they're teaching the younger generation this craziness. Like, why is you teaching this to our younger generation? Then it seems like it's a divide between men and women, and it's crazy. That's what I feel. It's crazy teaching this type of thing. Then I feel like it's just, I don't know what kind of spirits is on people, but it's just delusion at this point. And that was delusional. So I just wanted to talk about that real quick, because I just thought that was the most delusional thing I ever heard. And I just lost all respect for that man, because how would you diminish the gift that God gave women? Like, you proclaim yourself as a God, but then how you get here? How are you a God? Then how you get here? You got her through a woman, your mother. You wasn't made in a lab. So I don't know, some things like that just grinds my gears, because it just sounds like delusion. It's like, why would you even go on anybody's platform and spread that horrible narrative? It's just horrible, and it seems like they trying to stop men from respecting women, and women from respecting men, and it's just sad and it's disgusting. And I feel like everybody need to work on their own soul, because the way the world is going, it ain't going the right way. It's just getting crazier and crazier. And Lord, I pray that things get better, but I don't know. I'm kind of losing faith in humanity at this point, you know. Speaking of that, I got a poetry book that's coming out soon. You know, I got to throw me another plug in there. It's coming out real soon, and I got a poem about how I'm losing faith in humanity. And I don't know, like, ooh, Lord, these people down here is acting up. They acting up, and I don't know if I'm just from another dimension or what, but I just never could relate to the people down here. All right, y'all, I don't want to keep going on, but I just wanted to, talk about how it's very important for us to take care of our soul, and to watch what we say, and to just develop that relationship with God. Let's start doing that, everybody. Let's start developing our own personal relationship with the Creator. That's the only way we will know, is we develop that relationship. All right, y'all. This is not about religion, y'all. This is not about religion. I'm not downing anybody. I'm not saying you have to believe what I believe. I'm just saying to just really work on protecting and taking care of your soul. All right. Thank you for listening to another incredible episode of Unapologetically Shaun. And we will be back every Wednesday at midnight. So make sure you go and follow me on all of those platforms I told you in the beginning, and I'm going to repeat them now. We are on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Pocket Casts, Breaker, Radio Public, Anchor, Amazon Music, and we're now on Castbox and iHeartRadio. And every Wednesday on my YouTube channel, Life with Shaun. All right, have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Bye.